All right, now we have our title page and we're kind of ready to rock and roll. And you can see I'm kind of getting blinded by the sunlight here. Okay, so let's do this. Creating your headings, using page breaks to organize your document. So here, your objective here is to set up your research paper. So I'm right near the bottom of your title page, insert a page break, done. I think we did that in the last video. If you didn't watch the last video, go back and watch the last video. And if you like the last video, subscribe. Your biography will generally have 4 sections: birth and childhood, what makes them significant, death, legacy, major contributions. Maybe major contributions and what makes them significant go together too. And then you're going to have citations. All of these categories are subject to change based on the person that you chose. You might need more subcategories if you choose somebody like super legendary, like Michael Jackson or somebody like that who has this huge history, you probably will need more categories than that. You can kind of make up your categories. It's totally up to you. It's your paper. Make it kind of cool. Make it worth reading. Make it interesting. Task here. On your new page, please type the following: heading 1, heading 2, heading 3, and bibliography. So basically, we're just putting in like placeholders for our document. So we're going to say heading 1, and you can see I'm already at a font style here. We're going to change that. Heading 2, heading 3, bibliography. Boom. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and select all 4 of them, and I'm going to go ahead and set that to heading 1. I can go ahead and go to the design tab and modify my heading 1 style based on what I kind of want it to look like. So depending on the person that I choose, I might want to go with something a little more whimsical or something like with a blue stripe. Now my title page has this kind of cool green stripe, so I might go with like a green heading like that right there. All right, now we're going to use page breaks. So this is going to be heading 1. So this is going to be probably like birth, childhood, or whatever, or my thesis. That's what it's going to be actually, is your thesis, or your introduction. So heading 2, I'm going to go insert page break. Heading 3, insert tab page break, and then bibliography page break. All right, and what this does is it allows me to set up, like when I'm done filling in and actually typing my paper, you can go back and change heading 1 to like, birth or childhood, or, this is why I think this person is historically significant. If I'm writing my thesis statement and I want it to be an argumentative question, which you do, hint, hint, I'm going to say, why, this is why I think Britney Spears is historically significant, or, the significance of Britney Spears or something like that. And that'll be my thesis statement. So what this does is it kind of sets up my paper. Oh, look, notice how all this changed because I did change my font style. What this does, it kind of sets up my paper. So if I want to do like a table of contents, I already have my headings predefined. So let me just kind of show you, don't do this. Like stop kind of right here. But I'm going to show you what kind of happens here. When you're done writing your paper, you can insert another page break, and then you can say reference tab, table of contents, automatic table 1, and look, it automatically puts in like heading 1, heading 2, heading 3, bibliography, because that's what we actually told it were headings. So it does that for us. And then towards the end of the writing process, once we make some citations, well, you do the same thing for bibliographies. All right, so I'm going to undo this real quick. And that's kind of what you should have right now. You should have your paper kind of dissected into little sections here, and everything kind of set to the heading 1 font style. All right, and make sure it is. That's it.